You look fine, but you're not fine. And that's exactly what we're here to talk about. Welcome to Fine, But Not Fine, the podcast about navigating rare disease, healthcare battles, and the messy reality of chronic illness. I'm Kelly Paul, and I've been living with mycosis fungoides since 2015. This is a space for real talk, real experiences, and practical advice. Because surviving is one thing, but figuring out how to actually live, that's the hard part. Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today I want to talk about the mulligrubs, or the mulligrubs. And what are they, you ask? It's that weird little funk where you're not what I'd call full-on miserable, but you're also not great. You're just kind of blah. And no, you don't need a dramatic reason. It could be the weather. It could be your body doing who knows what. Or maybe you woke up and just decided that you're annoyed at life today, right? No judgment. I've been there. I think we've all been there. So today, let's talk about why the mulligrubs happen, how to deal with them, and when to just give yourself permission to sit in it for a bit. All right, so let's do a little self-assessment. How do you know you have the mulligrubs? Here are a few telltale signs. You've opened the fridge like a dozen times, but you refuse to commit to eating anything. You've been doom scrolling for 45 minutes and cannot remember a single post. You almost took a nap, but then you got mad at the idea of lying down and taking a nap. You put off replying to a simple text because honestly, it just feels like way too much. Or, hey, you know what? You feel personally attacked by inanimate objects. Like, why is the microwave beep so aggressive today? Sound familiar? The mulligrubs don't always make sense, but believe me, they are real. So what actually causes the mulligrubs? Well, I did a little bit of digging, and there is actually some science out there to back some of this up. So brain chemistry shenanigans, right? Sometimes your serotonin just takes a day off and you're left dealing with it, right? The weather, oh my gosh. If the sun has been MIA, your mood might follow. In the winter, especially in northern areas, seasonal affective disorder, it's absolutely a real thing. There's also chronic illness exhaustion. I mean, if your body is always in some stage of whiskey tango foxtrot, no wonder you have days where you are just absolutely done. There's also mental overload. Life is loud, stressful, demanding, and it's perfectly understandable why your brain might say, nope, we are out for the day. And sometimes it's just like random, no big explanation, no deeper meaning, just a weird little uninvited funk. So the big question, what do you do when the mulligrubs hit? Because let's be real, some days you've just got to fight through it. Other days you can sit in it and wait it out, and both are fine. But if you really want to shake it, here are some tricks that have worked for me a little bit. First off is kind of what I call the bare minimum strategy. Don't aim for big wins. Just make the bed, brush your teeth, drink some water, right? Sometimes just doing one thing right can actually start sort of pulling you out of the funk, or at least getting you in a position to work through it. Secondly, move, even if you hate it. And I know, the last thing anybody wants to hear when they have the mulligrubs is exercise helps. But sometimes just walking, getting outside for a few minutes, doing, some laps around your living room, sometimes just getting moving helps. You can change your scenery. If you're stuck inside, I'm going to tell you get out. If you have been staring at your phone, put it down. If your brain is looping in negativity, shake it up. Go to a coffee shop, take a drive, walk around, Target or Walmart aimlessly, whatever works for you. You can also do something really easy and really satisfying, right? Fold some towels, delete 50 old emails, go through your junk email box, wipe down your kitchen counter. It sounds dumb, but sometimes small wins trick your brain into thinking, hey, we're making progress, right? Leaning into comfort. I mean, sometimes the best move, and I do this quite often, is just embrace the mulligrubs. put on a big sweatshirt, watch nostalgic TV, not, horror, drama, crime. Eat mac and cheese, whatever it is that brings you comfort in your world. No guilt allowed. You do not always have to be productive. And another option is just talk to someone who gets it. Send a, hey, I'm feeling meh text to a friend. Sometimes just acknowledging it out loud helps. And bonus points to friends if they send you a dumb meme or some sort of same bro kind of reply. And sometimes trying to fix the mulligrubs just makes them worse. So if none of the strategies are helping, maybe it's just not the day to fight it, right? If you need to, and you can, let yourself have an off day. No shame in resting, no shame in doing absolutely nothing. Just don't let the mulligrubs move in and take over for too long. So, final thoughts. Mulligrubs, they happen. They don't mean you're failing. It's not broken, not dramatic. They're just there. And some days you push through, and some days you ride them out. Either way, you're doing fine. I mean, not fine, but fine. Now, if you like this episode, send it to a friend who also gets some mulligrubs and let them know they are not alone. And if you have your own tricks for shaking off a funk, I would love to hear them. You can hit me up at my website at Fine But Not Fine, or you can find me on Facebook at Fine But Not Fine. Now that's it for today. Take care of yourself, and if all else fails, just eat some mac and cheese and call it a win. Thanks for listening to Fine But Not Fine. If this episode resonated with you, subscribe so you don't miss what's next. And if you got a story, question, or just need to vent, reach out. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, take care and keep on going.